Hello, my beautiful Scorpios. This is Marie with Joy for Balance Energy. And my voice is, of course, acting up, so I apologize in advance. We do have a different setup today due to the fact that I have to keep an eye on my bird because she had surgery. So this is not my normal setup if this is your first time being here. So we're just making do with what we can do to get your zodiac out for September 2021. So we're just going to do the best we can here, and let's go ahead and spritz the space to get started. And I will be reading from the Sacred Oracle, Sacred Rebels Oracle by Alana Fairchild. And the passages are pretty long, so I'm going to only read a portion due to the fact that of the time constraints. And then I'll also be reading from the Angel Number book by Kyle Gray for our angel numbers today. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start out by pulling your energy. And so let's find out what Scorpio needs to know what their energy is for September 2021. And so this is your first time here. I'm an intuitive reader. I bring in messages from my guides and angels, and so there might be times I hold up a tarot card and I'm not even talking about the message of the card because it's a message coming from spirit, and that is divine, so that is what I go with. I also don't do reversals, so that's how I read. And if this reading doesn't resonate with you, be sure to check your birth chart of other signs that's within your chart, and also check out your North Node and Venus. All right, let's get started. All right, what does Scorpio need to know for September 2021? September 2021, Spirit. What does Scorpio need to know? Okay, which one? No, that one. Thank you, Spirit. So, your energy is what is already with you. Beautiful. So we'll put that there. And let's go ahead and pull our tarot. So what we'll do is pull the tarot, get that laid out. Then I'm going to go ahead and look at the angel numbers. Then we'll read this energy. Then after that, we'll go into the tarot. I'll clarify the tarot. And then we will be pulling a card from Postcards from Spirit by Colette Baron Reed. Okay, Spirit, what does Scorpio need to know for September 2021? Now, these readings are timeless, so if you're, catching this at a later time, it was meant to be found. Okay, what does Scorpio need to know, Spirit, for September 2021 for their highest and greatest good? What does Scorpio need to know for their highest and greatest good? What else, Spirit? What does Scorpio need to know for their highest and greatest good? Okay, what else, Spirit? What else does Scorpio need to know for their highest and greatest good? What else, Spirit? Thank you, Spirit. All right, let's see what we have for angel numbers here. So let's see. 5, 6, 7. So let's look at 567. Well, actually, yeah, 567. So for 5, 6, 7, what do we have for Scorpio? Any concerns you have are now being ironed out, and you are being encouraged to move forward rather than hold back. Miracles are being created for you today. That's beautiful. Now let's go ahead and read your energy. Let's see. Wow, this one's really long. Okay. You hold in your hand that which you seek. In other words, the pair of spectacles you have been rummaging around the house for are sitting on top of your head. What you are seeking, perhaps by exploring far and wide, is actually right under your nose. You may not like this idea. It is so much more wonderful to imagine there is something yet to find. Of course, there's unlimited creative potential and always something more than can be. Yet, in this instance, it is important for you to know that you already have what you need and what you want. That doesn't mean it's the end of the story, although it does ask you to give up the fantasy that a perfect solution lies in the future somewhere. Instead, it asks you to acknowledge that everything necessary for success is with you now. All you need to do is accept this and act with what you have available to you. This is good news. The particular chapter has a happy ending in store. That ending will become real for you just as soon as you stop trying to skip forward to the next chapter. Better to be completely present in the now. From here, the next phase will naturally happen without force on your part. So, interesting. So you don't really want to push ahead or expect, I guess is what I was saying. Give me just a moment to look over this with Spirit. Okay, so our first card is Justice. And so I feel like there's been something going on that, this is only for one of you maybe, there was a scuffle and you may be well, no, I'm getting it's the other person. The other person is paying for whatever the scuffle was about by going to jail. It's more for the scuffle. It's like, abuse, that kind of thing. So that person is in jail currently, and so justice is going to work in your favor. So, because we have the 5 of Swords here, and so there was a scuffle with you and another party, and like I said, they are in jail at this time and will be going to court. We have the 10 of Swords, which is an end of a cycle, and so this situation here is going to clear itself up and come to an end, and you're going to be able to move forward in a new way, which is great. And then we have the 6 of Swords, and so sorry about the glare. There's something that an opportunity that's coming up that may have you relocating to another city, another state, maybe even another country. But you are moving to smoother waters. It's actually something that is very positive for you because you're getting away from the hubbub and starting a new beginning and chapter. We have the Chariot here, and so there's obviously something that you are going to go after, whether this is a new job that you're hired for or a new business that you're creating. You could be writing a book, you could be doing lectures. I mean, this covers a lot of different things. but you are going after it in a very big way because you have, passion. We have the Queen of Swords. And with the Queen of Swords, I feel like this is an energy that is saying that you are very focused on what it is that you're going after. Now, there might be some transformation that you might need to go through to maybe adjust to the new surroundings, adjust to the new opportunity that you're going after. And you're very focused, though. You know what you want. Then we have the Queen of Wands here, and this is, again, your energy, because with this fire back here, that's passion. And like I said, you are very passionate about what it is that you're going after. You truly believe in it. And you're very wise as well. And I feel that this is a creative type of job or business. Seven of Wands. I feel like, from the situation that took place back here, you have, gone through, like I said, you might be going through a little transformation, and that transformation has allowed you to stand up for yourself in a very powerful way. You no longer are listening to others. You are going after what it is that you're going after without anybody else's opinion or what they say affect you, because you've become very, very strong through, the lessons that you've learned. And so that's beautiful. Let's go ahead and clarify and see what we can get on a deeper level here, Scorpio. Yeah, I see this as something wonderful that is unfolding. Now, again, with that energy, what is already with you, be appreciative for what you have, what you're going through, because it is a journey. Stay positive, because you want everything to come towards you. And it will in the proper timing. And that's what Spirit's trying to say is, live in the now. I mean, you could think about different goals and things, for your future of what you're trying to put together, but as far as the wants and things like that, live in the now, be present. Okay, let's go ahead and clarify justice. Clarify the justice card, Spirit. What does Scorpio need to know about justice? Okay, so over the Justice card, we have the Seven of Swords. Yeah, this was something that, because, you had your sword, or I guess that's a knife. You had your knife drawn. You were on guard in this situation. It really upset you, and it wasn't the best times in this situation, but you had to face it. We have the Eight of Swords, and so what I'm feeling here is that, this really got in your head. It really was upsetting to you. What took place was really not fair, and I just heard you were not even expecting it. It just came out of the blue and happened. Six of Cups, and so with the Six of Cups, I feel like you're maybe in your mind and you're thinking of, the good times that you had with this person. Yeah, and it's sad because you remember all the good times. And we have the Three of Pentacles. And so with this Three of Pentacles, I'm going to take it out of this, away from this, because I think that this Three of Pentacles is relating more with this new thing that you're going after. This is a person that's going to come into your life, that's going to actually help you with your business, or this may be a boss that hires you, and they're going to be very helpful to you. If you are in a current job, it could be a coworker that's really helping you through different situations so that you can go forth and prosper. King of Pentacles, this is beautiful because this makes me feel that this is what you're working towards, and you're trying to, just put this situation to bed and sort out your feelings in your head, but you will end up being this King of Pentacles, which, that means you will be abundant and life will be beautiful. So let's go ahead and clarify the Five of Swords, Spirit. Whoa. Okay. Let's see. So over the Five of Swords, we have the King of Wands. And so you had to be really strong as you were going through this conflict with this person. And that's good to see. And this is probably the start of that transformation I was talking about. This situation actually made you very strong. And by becoming strong, you have actually noticed, more creativity coming towards you, different ideas of things that you want to move towards. And we have the Chariot again. And so this is just confirmation saying this situation, it's almost like it needed to happen. It wasn't the most pleasant, but it was something that was teaching you a lesson to stand up for yourself, which you did, so that you can go after what you're going after. And then I love this. This is the Emperor. And I'm feeling that this Emperor stands for your energy, because the Emperor is even, higher than the King of Pentacles, because this is like a father figure. It's like, as far as being wise, this is very wise, strategic, very focused, and, has made it to the top and very abundant. So yeah, because this reading is more towards this situation strengthened you to go after what it is that you're going after. All right, let's clarify the Ten of Swords, Spirit. Ten of Swords, what does Scorpio need to know about the Ten of Swords? Ten of Swords, Spirit. Ten of Swords, we have the Ace of Cups. And so this is beautiful to see because this ending is going to bring a new opportunity, potentially love, for those of you who are single. This also could be, that person coming into your life that's going to really help you get this business going, or help you in a new job, or, something of that nature. But that's beautiful. Knight of Wands. Again, this is just confirming that you have learned so much from this situation that now you are in charge of your, you beat your drum. You don't allow anybody else to beat your drum. You don't stand for that now. You become very strong. Scorpios go through a lot in life. Constant transformations, it seems, and the lessons that we learn from those things. And so in this situation here, learning to stand up for yourself and march the way that you want to march. And we have the Tower. And so I feel that ending is where the Tower was, right before the ending, because we had this shake-up here. And so I feel that, again, there's, butterflies here. So you're still transforming, but you are becoming very strong. Yeah, Page of Wands. And you can just see the excitement and the creative and happiness and joy. That is what you are working towards. And so that is beautiful, because you are, leaving that tower moment. That situation is gone, and it made you very strong. Let's go ahead and clarify the Six of Swords for Scorpio. Six of Swords. Okay, over the Six of Swords, we have Queen of Cups. So this is definitely your energy, and very psychic, very intuitive, and very emotional and sensitive. But through all this growth that you have gone through, Spirit is actually very excited and jumping up and down like your cheer squad, because see the crown here? All of this change that you've gone through, you're getting ready to graduate. And so that's beautiful. Graduating from another transformation and change that you had to go through. And this going to another location is part of that change. We have the wheel. And so this is the number 10, which is ending, so that new beginnings can start. And the wheel is moving in your direction, which is beautiful. Things are really going to start to flourish for you. And, just keep in mind, stay present. Six of Swords, again, this is confirmation that you will be relocating, or just maybe even moving to a different home. But things are really smoothing out, because that's where you're headed. And then we have the Ace of Swords here, and I love to see this, because this is yet another opportunity that's going to present itself. Now I get the feeling that this might have something to do with the metaphysical world. Some of you may be getting into writing a book, or spiritual healer, energy healer, Reiki master, something along those lines, because, you're very tuned into Spirit. And so this is an opportunity that is going to present itself. Let's go ahead and look at the Chariot. Clarify the Chariot, Spirit. What does Scorpio need to know about the Chariot? So over the Chariot, we have the Five of Wands. And as you know, fives are change. Surprise, surprise. And so basically this is just saying that you've worked so hard to, get through this change, and you have succeeded. And Spirit was there helping you along the way. So that's beautiful to see, because this is, over that Chariot energy. You are the magician. And one thing I do know about Scorpios is you have to be a magician to get through all this transformation. And the reason that I'm saying what I'm saying is I'm Scorpio, so I know of all the things that Scorpios go through. But you have the Midas touch. You can go after anything that you possibly dream up, because you are very wise, very mature. And that's due to all the lessons that you have picked up through all this change throughout your life. And that's what makes you a powerful magician. And then we have the Ten of Cups, and this is beautiful to see, because once you hop on this Chariot and go after this dream that you have, you're going to be so joyful and happy. And you're just going to be on top of the world. And, that's going to be ongoing. For some of you, this may mean you met your new love, and you may be deciding to have a family. So that's beautiful to see. Let's go ahead and clarify the Queen of Swords. See what the Queen of Swords wants to say here. Queen of Swords, Spirit, please clarify the Queen of Swords for Scorpio for their highest and greatest good. Okay, over the Queen of Swords, we have the Hierophant. And so this to me is that many of you that are here are on a spiritual path. And so you are probably going after some type of new business that has to do with the spiritual path in some way. Like I said earlier, you might, want to do tarot readings. You may want to write a book on spiritual stuff. You may want to do lectures. Be a life coach. So anything in that spiritual realm, I feel, is what you are going after. And you're very clear on what you want to do. We have the Five of Pentacles, and so you want to be careful here because this is feeling like you don't have enough, whether it's financial or enough of anything. And when you get stuck here, it slows the progress of what's coming towards you and delays. And so that can become even more frustrating. So you want to be sure that you don't get stuck here. You have nothing to worry about. There is going to be beautiful things taking place here that is going to become very abundant. Three of Cups, yes, there's going to be a celebration. And this celebration could be what I said with this Ten of Cups here for the people that, maybe had a relationship come towards them, or maybe you're married, you're starting a family, and there's celebration, maybe for the engagement, or for what it is that you're going after. Yeah, Two of Cups, that's funny. So I think this Three of Cups here is more for the celebration of this love relationship, or that special person that is helping you along the way, getting to your dreams that you're going after. And so that's beautiful. And then we have the Star. And, you're very powerful. You're very connected with Spirit, and Spirit is there all the time, loving to help. And anything that you put out there will come. You just need to make sure you stay present. I mean, they view you as the star. All the hard work and changes that you've done, for your entire life. They see that. They know that. Okay, Queen of Wands. Let's clarify the Queen of Wands for Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know for their highest and greatest good? So over the Queen of Wands, we have the Two of Swords. What I'm picking up here is, as you're going through this process, be sure not to overthink. Don't get caught in the monkey mind, because that will just bring everything to a stall. It's okay to think about things, just don't get caught in a vicious circle, is what I'm feeling. We have the Four of Wands. Again, we have celebration going on. Now this could be, a marriage proposal. This could be maybe even a baby shower. Or a celebration of the accomplishments, or a family gathering. This could be many things. So that's beautiful to see. And then we have the Nine of Swords. And again, I feel that, there's just going to be moments where you'll be thinking about the things that you don't have yet, that you've been working so hard for. And that's why I feel that this energy here came up today, because Spirit's saying, stay out of your mind. Think with your heart. Think with your heart, because when you do that, you keep moving forward, even if it is baby steps. Let this go. Let it go to Spirit. Surrender it. Okay, Seven of Wands. Let's clarify the Seven of Wands for Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know about the Seven of Wands? Please clarify. Please clarify the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands for Scorpio, Spirit. Okay, over the Seven of Wands, and that was where you're standing up for yourself. You gain that power of what you learned through this experience. And then we have the Page of Swords, and so, you know, there's so many different ideas that are coming towards you because of all this work that you've done. You may even be going back to school to become certified in something, or taking an online course. For some of you, maybe even going back to college to earn a degree. But this is beautiful. All these ideas are going to rush towards you, but you need to make sure you're not caught in your head, because this will not happen if you're here. Spirit wanted me to show you that. Just to remind you. Ace of Wands. And so again, you're very psychic and intuitive, and this is an opportunity in that realm that's going to present itself. So I really feel a lot of you here are in this metaphysical world, and that's what you're going towards. And this is another opportunity that's going to be very creative that comes towards you. We have the Four of Swords, and you know, this is Spirit saying, if you think with your mind, this is how you're going to be when you become overthinking. The heart here, they're saying, think with your heart. Take the heart back in. Go within your heart. Because you don't want to stay here and get stuck. Because you have beautiful things coming towards you, and you don't want to, you know, miss those opportunities as they come. Now, next we have the Hermit, which is very common for us Scorpios. You know, these things that are going on in your mind that are tripping you up, you know, the more you become conscious of that and go within and go within, because the answers are all there. And that will lead you out of this, you know, stuck in your head energy. And then we have the Three of Wands. And so yes, you've put in a lot of work, and your ships are going to come in. It's just a matter of time, and you need to be patient and just be present. And if there's something that, you know, crops up emotionally, go into the Hermit mode. Go within, so that you can, you know, keep that positive energy. You don't want to stop any of this forward motion, because you had the Chariot twice, and you know, so there's some beautiful things that you're going after, and you don't want to stall that. So let's see what we have at the bottom of the cards here. Yeah, look, I said you're probably going through a transformation. Well, here it is. So this transformation is probably something that's going to help you to become more conscious of this. When you get caught up in your head, to know when you're caught up in your head, and to be able to know how to move on from it. And so, yeah, I knew there was transformation here. Let's see what we have at the bottom of the other deck. Two of Coins. So yeah, you just need to stay balanced, stay present, and everything is going to work out beautifully. I mean, this has been a great reading. It started out a little bit, you know, troublesome, but that is being, you know, dealt with, or will be dealt with, depending on, you know, your situation. Let's go ahead and pull advice from postcards from Spirit and see what advice Spirit has for you in regards to this reading. All right, Spirit, what advice do you have for Scorpio for this reading? What do they need to know for their highest and greatest good? Yeah, be grateful for everything that you have currently. And, you know, things that you're thinking of that you want for the future. Act as though it is here in the now. Okay. What advice do you have for Scorpio in regards to this reading, Spirit? What do they need to know? Ooh. Oh, that's 2, Spirit. Which one? I'm getting this one. All right. Thank you, Spirit. So, I'm trying to read the bottom. Oh, hope floats, I think is what it says down here. It's so small, it's hard to read. But I believe it says hope floats. Okay, dearest you, let us ask you, are you looking for happiness outside of your everyday moment-to-moment experience, thinking you will find happiness out there someday? So many go chasing a magic it out there, but it never could be found there. So we want to share a secret that shouldn't be a secret. You are pure joy. What made you is pure joy. And every time you wake up, and even when you sleep, you have joy waiting to be expressed inside you. Joy and happiness and fullness come from doing joy, being joy, knowing it, cultivating it, and lighting it in your heart so you can share it. You must know this, so when the time comes, you will be fully free, and your joyful being and actions will turn you into a beacon of starlight. Look within and be joyful, even for tears and loss, for they mean you have lived, really lived. Jump into it all and love every minute. We all love you like crazy over here. Beautiful advice. Yes, this advice couldn't be better because a lot of stuck in the head kind of stuff, overthinking, and think with your heart, become joy, because you have nothing but beautiful things coming. And so that was your reading, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if this resonated with you, please comment below. I'd love to read your comments. Also, I'm on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and then I also have a website, joy4balance.com, and there you'll find energy healing, meditations, more readings, and then you could also book a private reading with me as well. So I hope you enjoyed the reading, and I'm so excited for you because you have nothing but beautiful things coming. So I send you much love. Take care.